Hello there. My name is Ben Woodruff, and I'm here today interviewing Professor Richard Dawkins.
Well, yes, thank you.
Well, and I have to say, Professor Dawkins, it's a great honour to speak with you today and to have this interview. Thank you so very, very much.
Well, certainly, absolutely delightful experience to be here with you today, Mr. Woodruff.
Now, Professor Dawkins, you've written several books. You've published
Yes.
your most famous work as a professor of genetics. You've published The Selfish Gene, which you're quite famous for, and also you've published The God Delusion, and more recently, your most recent publication, Dinosaurs, Friend or Foe. That's right?
Well, yes, yes. That's correct.
Professor Dawkins, could you perhaps tell us why prehistoric beasts were the subject for your most recent publication?
Well, yes, certainly. I would be glad to share. Prehistoric beasts such as dinosaurs roamed the earth for millions of years, for eons, and the more that we understand them, the greater understanding we'll have both of genetics and of also how humans and the human condition fits in with all of this. I think it's quite important.
Could you tell us how this particular piece of geologic history fits in? I mean, how could this really, dinosaurs, how do they tell us about the human condition? How does this apply to us today in our time as people?
Yes, well, I think they tell us a great deal about the individual, really. Not just humans as a whole, but our personal understanding of prehistory and of dinosaurs in particular, I believe, can tell us much about the individual's experience in life.
Professor Dawkins, I can't help but ask, are you referring to the recent comments made by Neil deGrasse Tyson referring to dinosaurs?
Well, I'd hoped that it wouldn't come up, but certainly yes. As you're well aware, in a recent in a lecture that was given by Mr. Tyson, he was asked by a member of the audience what his favourite dinosaur was, and his response was a pterodactyl.
And of course, a pterodactyl is not actually a dinosaur.
Not actually dinosaurs, yes. They're pterosaurs. They're prehistoric reptiles, contemporaries of dinosaurs, as it were, but they're not by any stretch of the imagination considered or classified, really, as a dinosaur at all.
And so you find this declaration to be a bit troubling that Mr. Tyson made?
Well, yes. How can I not? Mr. Tyson is an absolutely brilliant astrophysicist, but such a taxonomic blunder is utterly inexcusable, especially in the eyes of the public. And I was dumbfounded and absolutely gobsmacked by the whole situation.
Well, now, I know that you and Mr. Tyson have spoken before. Have you considered reaching out to Mr. Tyson and explaining to him showing him perhaps the error of his ways?
No, I haven't. Well, frankly, I don't know that he cares, or that he would care. It's a matter that I don't think he's given much thought to. Again, the man is brilliant in every way, and I just think that perhaps his views on astrophysics have a better chance to influence the public for good than his taxonomic blunders, if you will.
Well, perhaps we should leave the taxonomy to the geneticists, and perhaps we should leave the stars to the astrophysicists. Thank you, Mr. Dawkins. Thank you. It's been wonderful to chat with you, and I appreciate you spending the time with us here today.
Certainly. Well, it's been an absolute delight, and I do look forward to speaking with you again. It was wonderful afternoon speaking with you. Thank you so much.